Hello, and it is the 25th of March. It's Wednesday. This is my ongoing journal of the COVID-19 stuff, just to kind of see what's going on, just from a global perspective, or actually worldwide perspective, or actually nation perspective, because I don't have the worldwide data. But as of right now, today, North Carolina has 512 cases of the coronavirus. And New York continues to lead the way with 26,000 cases of the coronavirus. So that's kind of just the growth of the thing. Some bigger headlines in the news is that it looks like the government finally came together after a bunch of bickering back and forth between the two political parties with some sort of stimulus plan. It looks to top over 2 trillion, I think is what what that is. And again, I don't know where we just have $2 trillion laying around, so I don't understand economics, but the idea of just creating money out of thin air and giving it to people to solve problems, there's got to be a reason behind it. I just don't know what the long-term effects of that will be. But again, I'm not an economist, or I can't really say. From a personal point of view, I mean, the initial response or the initial thing is that married couples who earn like under $150,000 a year will get like a check for like $2,400 just because economy is slow. There may be some increases on how much you get for for unemployment. Again, my wife was laid off temporarily, hopefully just temporarily, from her florist job. And what she's getting paid for unemployment only covers for about half of what she would normally make. So any help there is going to be beneficial. More and more states, more and more areas are doing this thing called shelter at home. Which is basically, or shelter in place, I think is what it's called. The idea that you're really just not allowed to go out. So that hasn't really been in effect in North Carolina yet. I did just see that Durham, the city of Durham, which is kind of to the north east of us, so they're doing that, but that hasn't hit here yet. For full disclosure, I plan on leaving and because even though I'm not driving anywhere, it's a good idea to drive your car for just a few minutes every week or so. So I am planning on going out and just putting gas in my car, but I have a mobile app and I'll wear gloves. I won't come in contact with anyone, and I won't really see anyone, and I won't be touching anything that because it's not airborne. It's something you have to. If I understand something you have to touch, or you have to be in contact with someone who has it. So while we still can get out, I thought I would put some gas in the car. Plan on doing that today. From a work point of view, third day of classes going to remotely. I had another class this morning. It went well. It was good because we had students that were able to ask questions. I've had to change some of my teaching styles because today was a day where we were going to do an in-class activity, so we had to move that online. So I had to figure out how to do that. But that seemed to work pretty well. Still, this is a good temporary fix. There are some students who just survive and thrive better in a face-to-face class. Online is not for everybody, and I noticed that from teaching both face-to-face and online classes. Some students really need that that face-to-face. Some students do much better in an online format, just depending on any number of factors. So the fact that everyone's forced to go online is challenging, going to be challenging for some students, and some schools are looking at options like maybe making classes pass-fail or something like that. So that's not official across the board for anything, but that's kind of something that's happening. As far as anything else in the world, there's really not much else. It's pretty much, we're kind of saying just kind of hold out. They do expect us to go on for a couple of months, 3 months, 4 months. Okay. I still get the sense that everyone's kind of thinking, okay, by fall, by September, by maybe August, when school's supposed to start back up again, things will kind of return to normal. Between now and then, who knows? So there's kind of the update for the 25th of March. Oh, and in case I didn't mention yesterday, so my daughter, who's graduated from college, is actually coming home. She'll be home tomorrow night. So we're excited about that. Hopefully everything will go well with her flight. She decided to leave just before things got on a complete lockdown, and so she's going to come back out with us here in North Carolina. She'll be able to finish her degree, everything online. Sad that she's kind of not really the way you want to end college, is from your home across the country instead of having a big celebration. We'll still celebrate in some way for her. But anyway, that's the update for March 25th, 2020, and there you go.